Hey campers, today I wanted to talk about an app similar to TikTok or Vine that most people I'm sure never got the chance to know before it vanished from existence, and that's Rizzle. I think it used to also be called Rumble. It's still there, it's just definitely not what it used to be. So I don't know if you remember this, but a while back, TikTok got banned in India. Well, one of the apps that tried to take its place was Rizzle. TikTok and Rizzle pretty much felt like the same app except for a few things. One of the main things people did on Rizzle was prompts, which was just making a video response to daily questions or polls with the hopes of either starting a conversation or becoming a part of a conversation. Another thing about Rizzle that I actually really liked was there was no comment section. The only way that you could communicate with other Rizzle creators was to make a video response directly to one of their videos. No comment section, no DMs. You could add stickers to their videos to kind of like give them a hint of how you felt about their video, but other than that, if you actually wanted to communicate with them, you had to make a direct face-to-face video response. It kind of felt nostalgic of when YouTube used to have video responses. But the main idea for Rizzle was to make interactions more genuine and friendly rather than allowing a lot of hate or bullying in a comment section. I was very fortunate with this app when it came my way. I just got a random email one day that said, hey, you should try this app, and I did, and from that, I got multiple contract offers to make multiple mini-series that I was actually paid to produce on the app. That was the first time ever that I felt like I was actually succeeding as a content creator. I was getting paid to do what I wanted to do. That was the dream. For the first year of using this app, my feed was pretty much the exact same stuff over and over again, so I was kind of skeptical of how this app was gonna grow. However, as time went on, I was very surprised to see there became so much variety on that app. Whether it was animators, vloggers, comedians, musicians, whatever you can think of started to flock to the app. The homepage even started organizing into categories so you could dive deeper into what you specifically wanted to watch. There was even this very short-lived concept on the app that I loved where one content creator would make clip 1, 3, and 5, and then person B would make clip 2, 4, and 6, and together we would make this collaboration of a video. It fell through shortly after they tried it, but I thought it was awesome. That was one of the biggest takeaways from this app. Something that a lot of people never got to experience was the collaboration and the community that you could experience on this app. I genuinely felt like I was friends with every person on that app. Heck, I made a lot of friends through that app. Now, after saying all of this, I want to explain exactly how connected to this app I got. I went from never knowing this app existed to having this kind of following in a content creator sphere. To see myself have 50,000 followers and over 1 million views on any kind of platform is honestly, at this point, a dream I did not think I would see myself fulfill. Not that I'm not passionate enough to make it happen, it's just still surreal when it does happen. I share just as much variety on there as I do on YouTube. There was music, there were comedy sketches, there was a murder mystery series called Whodunnit. I even got to such a level of trust in that app that me and 2 other content creators worked with the creator of Rizzle to come up with new templates, new effects, new ideas for the app. I even got an invitation to join Cameo because of Rizzle. Now, I'm aware I by no means had the largest following on that app. There were plenty of fantastic people that had a much larger following than me. But I really almost started to see myself as the Markiplier of Rizzle, which sounds very arrogant to say out loud. What I mean by that is I made a huge variety of content, I had a very nice following, I got to speak with the creators of the app, I felt very important to the people making the app. And then, one day, you wake up to check your account, see a few things are missing. That's interesting, I can't see my views, I can't see my follows. It's probably just a glitch though. They'll fix it. And then the next day, you check again, and you're prompted by a video from the creator of the app saying that they're no longer going to be a TikTok-style app, but just a video editing app, and they're deleting everybody's channel. And they tell you, don't worry, you still have a few days to download your Rizzle videos before everything that you've worked for is gone forever. And they weren't kidding. As of uploading this YouTube video, this is what my Rizzle account looks like right now, with my 2 little lonely draft videos looking like survivors of a zombie apocalypse. Now, that was pretty disheartening to see. That was a whole community that I had grown to know and love, just lost, and a whole fan base that had grown to like my content and follow me, just now no longer knew where to find me. Rizzle was this beautiful testing ground where I got to say or do or make whatever I wanted, knowing the fans weren't coming back for a specific genre, but they were coming back for me and my personality. Now, I know that I have subscribers on YouTube that are just here for Q content or just here for sketch comedy, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with either of those. I love and appreciate you all very much, and I hope to give you all something to look forward to for a very, very long time. But Markiplier inspires me far beyond just being a famous YouTuber. He shows the world that he can create any concept that comes to mind, whether it's taste testing something, or a short film, or a gaming video, or unus annus, and that he has this army of a fan base that's behind him, ready to watch him grow and is super proud of him no matter what he does in this world. That right there is all I've ever wanted on this platform. And I'm very aware it's dang near impossible to grow when you start without a niche. However, I think Q might be my saving grace to finally get my videos and personality out to more of the world. But I just wanted to let you guys watching this know that I intend to continue making anything and everything that comes to my mind until the day I die, and I would love to have you guys along for that journey, through the piano music, through the sketch comedy, through the podcasts, through the short films and miniseries, and so much more. When it comes to Rizzle, there are countless creators that, even though the app is done, continue to deserve the love and appreciation that they were getting on that app. A few that I can remember the name of: Colt Sebastian Taylor, Emery Lane, Emily Fitzgerald, Mike Fallick, Salty Mermaid Entertainment, Space Skits, I love that guy, Jacob Laguerre, Patrick Riley. One of my favorite YouTubers, Ryucar, got on there. So many more. At the time of recording this, Rizzle actually still hasn't deleted old Rizzles off of their Instagram account that they shared. So by all means, if you feel like going to learn about a couple creators that you never knew existed, I highly recommend going to their Instagram and checking that out. I wish that I had this massive collection of Rizzles that I could just share with you guys right now, but sadly I don't. And you know why I don't? Is because none of us got a good hint that this was about to happen. See, that's the bad news. One day we all just woke up and everything that we had worked for was completely gone. The good news, however, is that I did actually save a bunch of my Rizzles, and I'll happily share some of those with you here today. Noted these videos are pretty short. The maximum length you can make a video was 60 seconds, but I still wanted to share some with you. I'm just gonna show you guys one video from a couple different channels, is what they called it, which is essentially just playlists. This first video is from a segment I did called What's in the Box?
Man, boxes are the coolest. Boxes help me in so many ways. I wonder what's inside them. Ha, I'm Zen Shaw. Let's stop beating around the box. It's what's in the box. Today's box.
Start the timer now.
It could be anything. Tuna bruschetta, the Great Wolf Lodge coffee mug, proof that 1 equals 2, the second Avatar movie, some honey glazed baby carrots, 3 sand dollars, a fax from future Dwight, 2 unbelievably small horses, sweet potatoes, John Richardson. I wonder what it could be. This whole time it was Tony Stark's glasses. The real Tony Stark, the Iron Man. Rest in peace, Tony. Rip it, Tony.
I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite things I've ever made ever. I did so much moving in Boston. I had so many leftover boxes. I felt so proud of myself to find a good use for all of those boxes. I freaking loved it. I also loved coming up with the random things I said might be in there. I do like that one of them was Avatar 2, which actually finally came out. Also, I ended every single one of those with saying John Richardson might be in there, and that's just a British comedian that I happen to really like. That one might have to make a comeback someday, whether it's on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. This next video is from a segment called Challenge Accepted.
Make the best house of cards without any playing cards. Oh, challenge accepted. We're gonna start with a big vase. Oh my god, I don't trust this. That's gonna fall. The thing that's already folded itself, and thankfully I have 2. Knew it. Trust the process. Nothing holds a house together like a TV script and a really good book. Beautiful. I would not live in this house. For the sake of entertainment, we're gonna try. This is the worst game of Jenga ever. More knowledge, that's what it's all about, is books. Let's make a bad pun and switch things up a little. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Think you could build a better house of cards without any playing cards? Oh, I'd love to see you try.
This is actually a passion project that I've had for a while now. A few years ago, I made a proof of concept of a show called Little Things, which was then later changed name-wise to Challenge Accepted. The show was inspired by how Taskmaster works, but I wanted to make it so that anybody could be a contestant, and they could do it from wherever they were, and all they needed was their phone and a creative mindset. The idea actually started during the pandemic while I was in college, and I made it so that my college friends and I could all have a fun time while we were trapped inside. I actually even reached out to people like Luke Knoll from SNL, Jukebox the Ghost, my favorite band, Ryan Gull, and they all actually said that they would be interested in being a part of it. However, like them and hundreds of others, they actually never ended up doing the tasks that I sent them, and that's totally okay. I completely understand, guys. That being said, just getting those guys to say yes once makes me positive that this show has potential. It just hasn't found the right footing yet. This next video is from a murder mystery segment called Whodunit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your butler, Giles. I regret to inform you that Hugh has been found dead. His body was found in the bathroom, the mirror was shattered, and there was an empty pill bottle and a broken candle laying next to him. As always, you will speak with 3 of our guests who have spent 3 separate nights in 3 separate rooms with Hugh. Did one of them have the motive to kill Hugh? Well, then again, did the butler do it? Well, that's up to you to decide.
Okay, this one, in my opinion, freaking rocked. I might just upload this series to YouTube Shorts, honestly. I was always inspired by the show Whodunit, so I took a show concept like that and I ran with it. Honestly, something like this could be done for many, many seasons. I just had a fun time writing those small details into everybody's lines where you think that it's nothing, but then you come to realize like, oh, when he said that, what he really meant was this. I might make more of that one. I'm gonna upload the series to YouTube Shorts. Let me know what you guys think of it, and then I'll keep doing more seasons. This next video is from a segment called Cinematic Chores.
Good morning, Zane. Your first mission for the day? Don't wake her up.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Finally, hardest part of the day is done.
We have to give the dog a bath.
Oh my god.
Those were interesting. That was a suggested concept from the creators of Rizzle that I never gave my all to. I would say I had fun with about 50% of them. Like I made a romantic comedy about me and food. I made an Animal Planet episode about us and our pets. But other than that, I wasn't really invested in making these ones, which is okay. This next video is from my sketch comedy segments called Zane's Show.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Cold Ones. It's a show with cold takes, and even colder wings. I'm your host, Zane Sean Evans. Today I'm here with my guest, Pete Davidson. Hey, hi, how you doing? So, Pete Davidson, why such a little bitch? Oh man, where did that come from? And now, we eat the wings. I can't, you've given me frozen raw meat. That's because it's Cold Ones, a show with cold takes, and even colder wings. With me, Zane Sean Evans. My marriage to Ariana Grande will have lasted longer than this show. Hey, go ahead and eat the wings. I will die if I eat that. Little bitch.
That one I really like. I know I'm not the first person to be like, let's make a sketch called Cold Ones based off the show Hot Ones. I just liked the idea that Rizzle allowed me to come up with a one-liner bit and run with it. Also, I liked that I would make my name a pun in every single one of those videos. Instead of Steve Jobs, I was Zane Shobs. Instead of Ben 10, I was Zane Tane. It might be dumb, but it always put a smile on my face, so what more could you ask for? I'll cut off the segments there, you get the idea. It allowed for that playground concept that YouTube and TikTok both allow, but on Rizzle, it seemed to immediately get recognition and attention. You could end up on the main page of Rizzle a day after making your account. You had the potential to be seen by everybody. It was like early stage YouTube where you'd make a video and you could just potentially be featured rather than the top channels getting the top feature spots. It was also a place to make real content creator friends, collaborate with your favorite creators, have face-to-face conversations with them almost. I mainly wanted to make this video for 3 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to continue to spread the word about all of these amazing content creators that lost that platform, and I wanted to keep spreading the love that they all deserve to keep receiving on a day-to-day basis. Any of the content creators that I mentioned before that I could find a link to are linked down below. Please feel free to go check out any and all of them. Number 2, I wanted to give a eulogy, if you will, for this kind of platform that gave me such creative freedom and such a fan base for so many different things. I could not be more driven right now to push forward on YouTube and make content every day in a beautiful variety of options for everybody. And number 3, I wanted to show this video to the average Joe or content creator out there that feels like either giving up or like they're supposed to give up. Don't. Take a look at me, for an example. I've been in the minors for years. I was doing arguably pretty decent on Rizzle. I was getting paid, I was helping the app develop, I had my stuff on the front page. I felt pretty good. And then, one day, it was just gone. Out of nowhere, just like the game Getting Over It, I was back at the bottom. Now, does that mean that I should give up because the climb is either too hard or high to fight for again? Absolutely not. As of uploading this video, I have 1,962 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Does that mean that I should stop making videos so often because my viewership is tiny? I'm not getting any views anyway, so I'm wasting my time? Absolutely not. I'm doing what I love every single time I upload a video. I should never stop doing what I love. I'm not uploading a video for the views or subscribers. Yes, I would kill to be making a full-time job out of YouTube, to have a full fan base, to be uploading stuff and sharing it with a genuine huge part of the world. But right now, when I upload stuff, it's just because I love what I'm doing. I'll always love what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. I've made 40 plus YouTube channels throughout my life. My first one was called Comedic Pants back in 2007. I would delete YouTube channels when I thought that I wanted to try something new. I would make a comedy sketch channel, think, no, I don't want people to know me for just that, delete. Make a music channel, same thing. I finally got smart enough to realize that I can share everything that comes to my mind on one YouTube channel, and I don't have to delete my videos. I keep them up there so that when I do eventually have a huge fan base, everybody can see where I came from, where it started, all of the poor audio quality in my sketches, all of the bad blurry shots in my vlogs. I want people to see it all. I want them to know that sometimes you make stuff even though you have the wrong equipment, or maybe the video didn't turn out the way that you thought it did, or maybe it's cut poorly. You still do it because you love it. Becoming as rich and well-known on YouTube as Markiplier feels like a statistical anomaly. Does that mean that I should pull back and stop reaching for such a high goal? Absolutely not. One day I would love to collaborate with that man, whether it's just a 5-minute podcast conversation, or we're co-writing the next big YouTube miniseries, whatever it is. I know my voice isn't as deep and sexy as his, so it's gonna be real hard to stick around for a lot of videos, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna be uploading a lot for a long time. Even when you get knocked back down to the beginning, don't ever hesitate to start climbing again. It takes a lot of willpower, a lot of patience, a lot of effort and commitment to get back to where you once were, let alone above that. Trust me, I have been trying to make it on YouTube for a long time, and I'm not giving up anytime soon. Never tell yourself that it's impossible. Thank you, Rizzle, for everything. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the friendships. Thank you for helping me grow as a creator. I may be saying farewell to you, but I will make sure that your death was not in vain. And cheers to you, YouTube. 40 plus channels over 16 years of my life, and here I am, still fighting strong, just trying to get myself monetized again. And I'm going to, I know I'm going to. I don't know what Future Zane's making on YouTube right now, but I do hope that he's making past Zane real proud, and I hope that his fans are cheering him on every step of the way. I love and appreciate all of you that are here now, and I love and appreciate all of you that are here in the future. And I will see you in the next video.